All right, so the Cosmo climb, the probably most infamous trick in Devil May Cry 1 speedrunning, and I feel like a lot of new runners struggle with this, and even like some people higher up on the boards, I feel like they don't really get it. So I'm just gonna go over some of the setups that you can do, because while the perfect climb is like never guaranteed, not really, there are like actual setups that you can use to like enormously boost your consistency. So I'm gonna go over those. So the Cosmo climb is really all about the bats. Like their positioning when you enter the room, the setup they give you, it just determines the whole climb. Now, the first setup they can give you, is this setup. When both of them charge an attack and stay still, this is basically as good as it gets, the closest thing to a free climb. So, like because they're both standing still, it's really easy to line yourself up. My preference is the right bat here. So you can see I jump this way, and I DT and air raid in midair, and you can kind of like actually see your line here. See, like you kind of just want to hit it dead on, and up you go, over you go. And when you get here, you want to like let yourself like stop vortexing, go neutral, and change your direction to go this way. And then you can go right through the door without touching the ground. It's really easy. So the second setup they can give you, our beautiful bats, is when this one charges an attack and this one swoops around. And in this case, it's the same thing. You just use the same bat. Always use the bat that's standing still. And then off you go, over you go, and through the door. Now the third setup is going to be the exact opposite. It's when this bat stands still and this bat swoops around. I personally I find this setup to be a lot trickier to get a perfect climb, but you should still get a still a good climb as long as you like use the bat that's standing still. Now with this setup and the last setup they give you, if the other bat does decide to beeline right to like the bat you're trying to use, that can still mess you up. Dante might just randomly target that one. But as long as you're quick about it, you should be able to do the climb before that bat gets there. And then the fourth and final setup is the worst. And this is where RNG really just comes into full fruition, is when both bats swoop around. At this point, it kind of does just become a Hail Mary. Just do your best. Um, just try to find a good line. And like that's really the only situation where you can't get like at least a guaranteed half climb. But yeah, so that's it. Basically, just try to just use whichever bat is staying still, and you do just get a lot more consistent in time.